Hi there and welcome to Joe World. Please consider subscribing to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss any of our uploads. Yomi Fabiyi is set to marry Iyabo Ojo, calls himself her husband. So in a now released chat between Iyabo Ojo and Yomi Fabiyi referred to Iyabo as his wife and said they will always have a soft spot for each other while begging her to marry him. Hi guys and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. If you're not a first timer, thank you for always coming back to us. Alright, so Iyabo Ojo actually leaked these chats herself. She revealed all of Yomi Fabiyi's messages to her, including asking her to marry him. This is still as a result of their going back and forth with each other on Baba Ijesha's case. Since the beginning of this case and Baba Ijesha's arrest, both Yomi Fabiyi and Iyabo Ojo has been fighting for what each of them believes is the truth and fair thing to do. But they are fighting on different sides, with Iyabo Ojo supporting Princess, that is the foster mother of the 14-year-old victim of Baba Ijesha, and justice for this girl, while Yomi Fabiyi is asking that Baba Ijesha be released from jail on bail pending the hearing of his case in court. Yomi Fabiyi says he's fighting for Baba Ijesha's human rights and that he should be allowed to get out of jail as he is first a human before a criminal. In fact, in an interview with a TV station very recently, Yomi Fabiyi said if there is a known criminal or murder convict that has been convicted for murdering 3 or even more people, he will still fight for their rights to humane treatment. That's while he is not exonerating his colleagues, that is Baba Ijesha, of his wrongdoing. He still wants Baba Ijesha to be fairly treated. Like, how do you fairly treat a criminal? Anyways, the going back and forth between Yomi Fabiyi and Iyabo Ojo has seen them call themselves out on social media severally. They've engaged in word trading and they've granted interviews to air their views. At the point, fans of both parties and people following the Baba Ijesha case wondered out loud if the issue is now between Iyabo and Yomi Fabiyi, as they are wondering where the victim interest now lies and if they are even pursuing it, seeing as they've made it a war between themselves. They're looking for who is going to have the last word or who is going to win this fight of supremacy between themselves. While both Yomi Fabiyi and Iyabo Ojo agreed that they have had a cordial relationship before the social media spat between them began, they now have a sour relationship, and even friends of both parties have said that relationship between them is now sour. But they are still in communication via social media, that is WhatsApp as a social media too. Iyabo Ojo has even gone as far as serving Yomi Fabiyi a lawsuit asking for 100 million naira as payment for damages to her name, following both of them involving in name calling on social media, and for Yomi Fabiyi alleging that she threatened to kill Baba Ijesha if he is ever released from jail. Yomi Fabiyi now came out to refute the lawsuit, saying that there is no video evidence of that happening, and that if someone wants to serve him a lawsuit, they should serve him a lawsuit not on social media, because he saw it via social media. He even sent the article where he saw it to Iyabo Ojo in one of their chats, and that is when he now asked for her hand in marriage. Now to the more recent gist and things that are happening now. Yomi Fabiyi confessed to Iyabo Ojo in the chats after he got served by her lawyers that he has always and will always have a soft spot for her, and that he is her husband. And if care is not taken, they will end up together as a couple. He referred to himself as Oko Iyabo, meaning Iyabo's husband. He said Iyabo Ojo cannot disown him, regardless of how hard she might try, and that they will always be friends. If Iyabo Ojo wants to unfriend him, she will have to go apply in court, and both of them will have to. This man has a thing for court cases, but that both of them will have to state their case before a judge, and then their relationship's fate will be determined by a judge in the court of law. He appealed to her to please go easy on him, and that she is too nice and influential to want to save him the lawsuit, and that he has never supported Baba Ijesha's act on the young girl. But he said that for over a decade, they have maintained friendship and respect for each other. And so they should not let Baba Ijesha's case and their differences in interest and opinions cloud what they have together. He even went as far as saying that he's willing to travel to Iyabo Ojo's hometown to meet her people so that they can finalize on the payment of our bride price. That is, it's even going to happen without our permission, because Iyabo Ojo did not give him a response to the "will you marry me" question. So he's saying he's going to go behind her back and settle the dowry, and she would just have to move in with him, or maybe he'll move in with her. I don't know how that is going to happen. And that she'll be left with no choice but to marry him. Know that this chat was actually released by Iyabo Ojo herself. But I don't know, this is just funny to me. Not stopping there, Yomi Fabiyi has decided to shoot a movie titling it Oko Iyabo, that is Iyabo's husband. Is really, really intent on being Iyabo Ojo's husband. It is still in the pre-production phase, and I'm genuinely interested in what the plot of the movie will be. Yomi Fabiyi has been soliciting for funds to facilitate the shooting of this movie. He went on Instagram Live to ask people to support, and he even sent messages to some of his colleagues via WhatsApp to help support his project, as he does not have money to fund the project, but is ready to make the movie. I I honestly wonder what the plot will be, number one, and I also wonder the artists or the actors or what the Yid is casting call to feature in this movie. Yomi Fabi is bent on making the movie and dominating himself as a man, and probably or very possibly Iyabo Ojo's husband. Iyabo Ojo, in her case, is one of the most influential and successful female actors Nollywood has ever produced. And she's been in the Nollywood space for over 20 years, featuring in several movies and producing some more of her own. She used to be married but is now separated from her husband after 2 kids together. She's taking care of these kids. Her ex-husband is still very much alive, and our kids are still in communication with him, according to reports, even traveling to see him in the USA, where he is currently based. But now Yomi Fabiyi wants to be a lawfully wedded or traditionally wedded wedded husband. We wait to see how that is going to play out between them. Anyways, Baba Jesha is still in jail, and the Nigerian police have told Yomi Fabiyi when he protested, asking that he be released on bail, that they are not going to release him anytime soon, and that there is even a strike by the judicial people of the judiciary, and so Baba Ijesha's release date is not even anytime soon. Anyways, that's it from my hand today. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel, like I said earlier, if you're here to subscribe, and turn notification bell so you don't miss further uploads from us. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.